we're throwing a pizza party! We all love pizza, but dang, delivering pizza is so expensive. I'll show you how you can make this combo meal at home for less than $20. Your family will be happy, and your wallet too. It is time to make our 2-topping pizza. My toppings are pepperoni, classic, and green pepper. Love the combo. I'm also adding a jalapeno for some spice. I am using Trader Joe's pizza dough. It's incredible. It's so affordable. It's the best. When you use it, take it out of the fridge, put it in an oiled bowl, and let it sit on the counter and warm up for close to an hour. You want it very pliable. Okay, I have my pizza stone, and we are going to flour this surface very generously. If you don't, this will stick and your beautiful pizza will not be so beautiful anymore. If you had cornmeal, oh, that'd be even better. But I don't, so I'm using regular flour. And while you're doing this, you need to preheat your oven to 500, as high as your oven will go. Grab our dough. Okay, first I'm just gonna use gravity to spread it out a little bit. Then start from the middle and just spread this with your hands. You do not want to use a rolling pin because it will flatten it and your crust will not be as good. But just have patience, spread it out. All right, once you have a pretty even surface, ready for the toppings. I'm using traditional pasta sauce. You could get pizza sauce if you wanted to, but pasta sauce is cheaper and it tastes basically the same. So what you want is a sauce that's pretty thin. If you had a very thick pasta sauce, it's not gonna work. But take a very thin coating, probably had 1/4 cup, and spread it around. The downfall of mini pizzas is the fact that you load it up on toppings and then the crust is not going to bake because it's weighed down by all these toppings. So be light with it. It may not seem like much, but trust me, this brings me back when I worked in a cafeteria making pizzas in college. Next, we have our Italian style cheese. You could use whatever type of cheese you want. But sprinkle this on top. I'm gonna use the rest of this cheese for breadsticks later, so I'm not using all 8 ounces. Just a nice healthy sprinkle. I'm adding a little bit of dried basil. I want to bring more flavor to this pasta sauce. Time for our pepperoni. I bought this giant package. I'm of course not gonna use all of it, but it was such a better deal at Walmart. Basically, they were like half off. Instead of grabbing like the 6 ounce, this is the big 21 ounce, worth it. And you could add sausage if you wanted to, Canadian bacon, hamburger, just make whatever pizza you wanted. And let me know in the comments what your favorite pizza is. And if you say Hawaiian, I will respect you. Next, we're gonna cut up our green pepper. I like pepper in every bite, so I'm gonna cut these pretty small. I love savory food that you get to decorate like this. I'm honestly not a big fan of decorating on cakes and everything. I'm just like not cut out for that for whatever reason. Maybe I don't have patience. But for this, I'm like, oh, having so much fun. I got my jalapeno. I cut this up into slices and only gonna put this on half the pizza. Before it goes in the oven, give it a little sprinkle of cheese, mostly for looks. Now into the oven for 8 minutes, check on it, make sure it's golden. If you have a bench scraper, it is the best to clean off the counter. Kitchen hack. Check out the pizza in the oven, it looks so good. This took a total of 11 minutes. Every time I make pizza, it's a little different, so just watch it. Next is our breadsticks. This one needs a 425 oven. I used the same dough from Trader Joe's and brought it up to room temperature, just like I did the pizza. These breadsticks are going on a 9x13 pan, so even if it is non-stick, please spray it. All right, then just slowly press it out from the center and fill the whole pan. It will get relatively thin, so don't be afraid of that. This one really helps if the dough is almost a little warm. I had it on top of the oven while I was cooking the pizza, and it helps spread it out so it doesn't rip. All right, now to make it even more delicious, take a 1/4 cup of melted butter. You're gonna add about 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, 1/2 teaspoon of basil. I'm adding garlic powder, about a teaspoon. Mix this all together and brush it on top of the dough. And it's okay if your dough is springing back a little bit. Once you get close to baking, just push it against the edge, no biggie. I'm also gonna add a little crushed red pepper. And then our Italian style cheese. Put as much of this on as you like. Again, if you buy an 8 ounce bag for this pizza party, you will be perfect. That's just enough cheese for the breadsticks and the pizza. I'm gonna spread it out just a little more. Into the oven for 8 minutes. Ooh, look at it bubble away. My kitchen smells so good right now. Look at that cheese. delicious. And let this cool on the pan. It will help the crust. Now, what are breadsticks without dipping sauce? I'm using the leftover sauce from the pizza to make this marinara sauce. We're gonna make it a little special by adding some olive oil to a pot. I love this garlic olive oil at Trader Joe's. Turn on medium-low heat. Then add a couple cloves of minced garlic. If you're having fun watching this video and find it useful, subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week and I would love to have you over here. So just cook this garlic a little bit so it's fragrant. Don't want to burn it. All right, let's add some dried oregano and dried basil. So get the oils onto the herbs really quick. Then add however much dipping sauce you want. I'm using about a cup. Mix it together, make it more delicious. And simmer this for about 5 minutes just to cook the sauce a little bit and make it more yummy. Woo! Looking so dippable. It is time for dessert. We are making a pizookie, which if you don't know, is just a giant chocolate chip cookie in a skillet. So set your oven to 350. You could make the dough from scratch. I'm cheating and I grabbed a 17-ounce bag of chocolate chip cookie mix. And I have half a cup of softened butter, 1 egg. I love vanilla, so I'm adding a little extra vanilla. If you're liking these budget videos, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and I will make more of them. So just give this a stir, incorporate everything. And making it in this cast iron is a little showy, which is very fun for the pizza party. Now you can make this on any size cast iron. You could have a 6-inch, 8-inch. I'm using a 12-inch. So it's actually gonna be a little thinner. So we're just gonna have to watch the cooking time. But the thicker your cast iron, the longer the cooking time. Now, make sure your cast iron is well oiled. Get your cookie dough in there. I'm just gonna push this around. Now you can make this extra special by sprinkling over some chocolate chips on top. I'm gonna put this in for 10 minutes and check it. If you had an 8-inch pan, check it at 15 minutes. If you had a 6-inch, wait until 18, 19. It really is gonna depend. What you're looking for is the crust to come up from the pan just a little bit and for it to be brown, just like a cookie. A pizookie is not complete without vanilla ice cream. Thank you so much for watching these videos. It blows my mind to see this channel grow, and I'm just so happy that all of you are here and we get to talk together. So thank you so much. To balance out the pizza, you need a side of salad. When I went to Walmart, their $2.50 salad kit was completely sold out. I don't know what was going on. So I was at Trader Joe's afterwards and picked up their salad kit. So just use what you can find. This is appropriately a pizza ranch kit. This one's pretty cool. It comes with the salad dressing, but then also some Parmesan cheese and little crunchies. Get this into our bowl. This doesn't matter too much, but I like to add the salad dressing first, mix it up, and then add the toppings. I think the toppings spread throughout the salad a little better when you do it this way. Let's mix. Ooh, Parmesan cheese. All right, the final mix. And that's it, our salad's ready. It's not a pizza party without soda. If you want to save a little money, keep your eye out for the flavors of Coke that aren't the original. I got this cherry one for much cheaper than I would have paid. The first sip of Coke is the best. All right, let's dig in. Let's start with our breadsticks. Ooh, a little dip-in sauce. Okay, here we go. I don't know if it's the butter, but that is so good. Look, it's not your super fluffy breadstick, but oh, the cheese, the butter, the herbs, with that sauce, with the extra garlic, that is delicious. Now let's be healthy for a second and try our salad. I love the juicy crunch of a salad on a pizza day. It's a nice balance to it. All right, let's cut this pizza, our 2 topping. This pizza smells so good. And it came up, it's not sticking, which is great. All right, I'm going in with a bite with pepperoni and pepper. Look, this gives Domino's a run for its money. All the flavors in there just feel so much fresher. The burst from the peppers, that's a great pizza. It's just a little spicy too, I love it. Our pizookie looks so perfect. I don't want to cut it, but here we go. I love chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, I think I'm most excited to try this. I love chocolate chip cookies. Like, this is just a guilty pleasure. It's gonna be so good. No notes. This is so good. Cast iron, it looked beautiful. You put that on the table, everybody's gonna love it. Ice cream, such a nice way to finish this. The crust got a little crispy on the edges, which I love too. I loved making this pizza myself just because I knew everything that was going into it. When you get delivery pizza, there's a bunch of weird stuff that they put in the food. It's not the healthiest, so I can't wait to dig into this pizza after we're done shooting. Thank you so much for hanging with me in my kitchen. Can't wait to see you next week. In the meantime, check out my other videos for easy and delicious meals just like this one. Bye! Happy cooking!